Hello, welcome, and namaste. This is Moksha Mukti Apollo giving pointers on exploring the source of happiness. And this is his third visit here on Namaste. And previously, Trayambakam Shivananda wrote, after listening to Moksha Mukti, he wrote, money is synthetic reality. Well, Moksha Mukti pointed that the money is synthetic reality, and he wrote, money is synthetic reality, rather source of happiness. My quest is, his question, Trayambakam Shivananda's question is, why one is following money more than else? The source lies within, and if you go deeper and deeper and more, I'll find the source of happiness. Well, that's what Moksha Mukti pointed out. If you go deeper, which is not really deeper, only thought thinks that's deeper, that you'll find the source of happiness. And Trayambakam writes, before getting to the source, I want to know what is happiness, and this is who becoming happy. Is this real, you, or what we talk about happiness is also thought? And that you told thoughts are illusion. Well, Moksha Mukti said, yeah, thoughts are illusion. What is the basic idea behind happiness? Okay, so this was asked by Trayambakam Shivanand. So if you're watching Trayambakam Shivanand, and those of you who are watching, you can type your questions on the comment, so Moksha Mukti can point you to the source of the happiness. Now, Trayambakam, I'm specifically interested because he is bringing really good point to give you more pointers, right? So he said, like, why is everyone following money? Because money is not source of happiness. Well, only delusional people are following money as a source of happiness because they're all delusioned by status quo. They're deluded by someone told them that source of the happiness is money, but it's not. We have seen time after time. Michael Jackson had so much money. What happened? He had to take painkillers, and he died penniless. Prince, famous, had so much money, had to take painkiller, and he died. Many people in Hollywood, celebrities, top businessmen, they know money is not the source of the happiness. The richest person in the world, Warren Buffett, he gives money to philanthropic purpose, philanthropic causes, because he knows money is not the source of the happiness. So why one is following money? Because they're following money because they're what? They're deluded, because they're all illusion. Then the second point you bring, a really good point, is that who is becoming happy? Certainly ask yourself that question. Who is the one that is becoming happy? Right? So if you ask the question, it may help you to go deeper. And he asked, what is the basic idea behind happiness? Well, I'm not going to give you, Moksha Mukti is not going to give you answer about what is happiness, because here together, you and I, together, we are exploring happiness within. So I'm not going to give you what is basic idea behind the happiness, because he's pointing to the source. Once you recognize the source, the answer reveals in there. Everything reveals in there. Hello, who just joined? Ariel Bradford. Namaste, Ariel. And but you need, Ariel writes, but you need money to survive in this world. Well, Moksha Mukti previously pointed out, if you go back to look at Moksha Mukti's video, that money is necessary. Money is necessary tool, but it is not the source of the happiness. If you go look within, search within, explore within, because money cannot make you happy. That is not the source of the happiness. It is a necessary to function in the society, in this synthetic reality. You need money. But money is not the source of the happiness. It's only a necessary tool. That's all. Who just joined? Eleanor Jones. Namaste, Eleanor. Feel free to write a comment here so Moksha Mukti can point you to the source. So yeah, the happiness, the source of the happiness is already within you. And if you go deeper, this is the third talk here Moksha Mukti has given. The source is actually there within you. And that source, the happiness stems from that source. Sadness stems from that source. Everything stems from that source. So when you go deeper and recognize that source, then you automatically become happy. And that is neither happy, neither sad. But it is natural expression. It is natural expression of real who you are. That is expression expressing itself. You see, dynamically. That is happening now in the ever-perpetuating present moment. Because you can only experience that so-called happiness in the present moment. If you dwell on the past, what happened? If you don't dwell on the past, you are diverting your attention that is in the present to the past in the memory, small part of the brain right here that's stored. All the activities that you experienced, seen, heard are stored in the tiny space in the memory. And you're giving attention to that memory and you're missing everything out in this present moment. Any questions? I have a visitor here. Just a second. Riva Daddy is giving a talk right here. We're in the middle of. There's a people watching live. Okay, there's people here. So. No, but in first grade, you know how I made all those messes. Okay, all right. Oh, one of them spilled and it got all over my hands in the sink. Okay, go watch it. Go watch it. Riva Daddy is busy right now. That was somebody interrupting Moksha Mukti. So feel free to comment here. So this discussion will be two-way. Exploring the happiness within, looking for the source of the happiness. So if you don't type anything up, I assume you already know the source of the happiness. So if you already know the source of the happiness, there is no reason for me to give this talk. Hello, welcome, namaste. This is Moksha Mukti Apollo giving live talks. Those of you who just joined. Our topic today is exploring the source of the happiness. Type your questions, put a comment so I know what you're feeling, thinking, to guide you, to point you to see the source of the happiness. Well, I guess everyone is happy. So Moksha Mukti is just going to express the expression that is expressing. Who just joined? Eleanor Jones. Namaste, I enjoy your talks. Namaste, Eleanor. Glad you joined. Any questions, comment? We are exploring the source of the happiness within. We have Amal Marie Spearman. Namaste. Namaste. Any questions? Today we are exploring in this present moment the source of the happiness that is already within you. Happiness is not outward, it's already within you. Everything outward are conditional happiness. And conditional happiness is temporary. It just comes and goes like the cloud in the sky. And that is not true happiness. True happiness can only be experienced now, you see. And in there, actually, this is not even happiness. You don't even call this happiness, you see. When you are fully in the present, you don't even call this happiness. You don't even call this sadness. This is just is. This is just is. But we are exploring within. Look within, not through your thinking. Thinking is what? It's energy. Thinking is energy. It is electromagnetic field. It arises after you eat food and thinking things on its own. This is all happening. Thinkings are happening on its own. And you don't experience the happiness with thinking. If you experience the happiness with thinking, that is not permanent. It is temporary. One thought can make you happy and the other thought cannot make you happy. Moksha Mukti has given few examples in the previous talks in the different occasions that the thought, if you want to experience happiness with thought, because thought changes, and the moment one thought comes you're happy, next thought comes you're not happy. You see, that is only conditional happy. And if you chase that conditional happiness, what happens? You will be exhausted, tired. Billions of people, they chase external happiness through their thought, through their thinking. You see, through the thinking you will not know the real happiness. That's why Moksha Mukti gathered today in this present moment to experience the happiness. Now explore the happiness and tell me, what do you experience? Tell me your source of happiness. What do you see? What do you experience? Moksha Mukti is interested in you putting a comment there, question, so he can point you, guide you to look to the source. So everyone is happy. Are you all happy? You must be, because everyone is quiet today. No one is commenting, no one is typing anything. It's good. Glad you're all happy. Glad you all found the source of happiness within. Someone just typed, Eleanor Jones, my happiness is just inside me, just me. Okay, well, who is that me? It's in you, but where is that? Where is the source? Me, when you say me, that is not your source of the happiness, that is a thought. Thought is saying me. Who is that me? Who is that says me? It's thought. It's not the source. Source will not say it's me, because the source is neither yours not mine. And I'm not going to give you the word. See, what is the source? If I give you the word, then it becomes dead end. Then it stops the searching, stops the expanding. So I want you to tell me, what is that? You see, I can give you word, but that will stop it. It will stop your exploration. We have a Krish Reborn. Namaste, Krish. Thanks for joining. Where should it be? Well, that's what we're exploring. Where is the source of happiness? Look within. And we have Ariel Bradford. I think, yes, she was already here. Happiness is being at peace with the self. Well, Moksha Mukti is not looking for definition of happiness. Experiencing. Show me the source. Where is the source? Where is the source of the happiness? At peace. What do you mean by peace? Can you define peace? What is peace? Just a loaded word, isn't it? Source is living. Okay, well, I think you're getting closer. Living. But what is living? What is that is living? Who is the living? Who is the one living? Amal Marie Sperman, I enjoy your lesson in happiness. Yes, I do feel happy in this moment. I need inner peace. Well, inner peace is right here, right this moment. Experience that and explore and tell me the source. Once you recognize the source, you will say, I don't even need to be happy. You are free from need to be happy. Free from need to be happy. See? Alive. But alive what? Who is the one that says alive? Who is the one that says alive? We have Eleanor Jones. Did I already acknowledge you? If not, Namaste, Eleanor Jones. Thanks for joining. It is just a feeling, not a thought. Well, in reality, feeling and thought are the same, except feeling has a different sensation, but it is a part of the thought. Experiencing rather than feeling, experiencing, and see the source. What is the source? Explore the source of the happiness. Where is that stems from? And see the source. Recognize the source. Once you recognize the source, you are free from need to be happy. And some people call that ultimate happiness or enlightenment or liberation or moksha or nirvana. See, you are free from there. But Moksha Mukti is guiding to the source. We have Augusta Yanez. Namaste, Augusta. Thanks for joining. Peace is be happy with what you have inside, outside. Breathe quiet and don't feel stress. Forget world worries. Free your mind. Let flow as your spirit. Well, those are just the nonsense talks. Nonsense talks. We are exploring the source. Once you recognize the source, you don't even need to say all those things. Once you recognize the source itself will guide you to everything natural. And even the breath is functioning on its own. Even thought is functioning on its own. And when everything is happening naturally, there is no need to be stressed. Does a flower stress when it blooms? It doesn't. When you are in natural state, there is no stress. However, it is false to say that you will not have stress in your life. Yes, you will have stress in the life. Yes, there is a physical suffering. Yes, there are physiological suffering. Everyone suffers. Even plants, trees, animals, everyone suffers physiologically, and that's only 10%. 90% of your suffering are stemming from illusion, which is thought. If you see the source, those 90% falls off. And when those 90% of suffering falls off, then what? It's only 10% physiological suffering, which everyone suffers, and that's not even suffering. You don't even feel the suffering. It's just part of living, because everyone is living, everyone is suffering, everyone is surviving. But the 90% of you say suffer, the humans say suffer, is psychological suffering stem from your thought. You see. And by thinking, you will not know what is happiness. By thinking, you will not see the source of the happiness. You're just stuck in a thought like a merry-go-round. Round and round and round and round. You see. Then Chris Reborn. I think we put too much energy on the machine. I think put too much energy on all emotions. Chris, you're getting closer. That you're putting too much energy. Exactly, you're putting too much attention on your thought. Emotion is also thought and stem from your thought. And some thought, it appears like emotions. Some thought appears like feelings. And you're putting attention to that thought. And you're not putting attention to the source. When you see the source, when you explore to the source, when you give attention to the source, to real you, all those emotion falls off. Those are not necessary. Now you're chasing and chasing because you're searching for something outside. You're seeking something outside. Well, something outside will make me happy. Whatever I have already in me is not making me happy. Therefore, I'm searching something outside to make me happy. You see? And that is the cause of the problem. That is causing you, just like you pointed out, too much energy. You're putting too much, you're expending too much your energy into thought, focusing, giving attention to that instead of to the source. We have a Tina Inayat. Namaste, Tina. Thanks for joining. My King of Kings, my Jesus Christ takes care of all that for me. Amen. Well, that is again a loaded word. You're not exploring. You are relying on the dogma. I mean, I'm not against any Christians or any religion, but you are relying on dogma instead of experiencing. Here we are experiencing in the present moment the source of the happiness. Even Bible says that to know Christ is to be in the present moment and look within. You see. Now when you say Jesus Christ, you brought up, you're just putting our attention outward. See, we're trying to focus inward. Even Jesus Christ said that he is already within you, and we're exploring within to see the source. Well, then you come to the wrong place. Moksha Mukti is not here to give you Jesus Christ. We're exploring happiness here. So we move along to next person here, Adam Hoover. Namaste, Adam. Thanks for joining. You sound like a smart man. Well, thank you. I don't know I'm a smart man or whatever happening is happening spontaneously here. Moksha Mukti is speaking the expression of the existent. Pure love, radiation right now. Radiating. Pure love of the expression. And this love is different than you give love to your family, your friends, your romantic partner, spouse, etc. This is pure love, pure expression of the existence. And we have Avery Althouse. I may not be pronouncing your last name incorrectly, but I'm doing my best. So Avery Althouse, namaste. Yeah, it is what it is. Moksha Mukti is not here to tell to leave. If you enjoying here, stay here. Stay with this, feel this energy. And Moksha Mukti is pointing to the source of the happiness, exploring together. He's not telling you anything. We're exploring together and give you pointers. Ariel Bradford. Okay, what's your opinion of the source? Because I am not